an Irish fan favorite, LaPhonso Ellis. Fonz, you set a school record with 200 career blocked shots, becoming the only Notre Dame player to ever lead the team in blocked shots 4 straight seasons. I love it. That's my favorite part of basketball. Of course, you were a first-round NBA draft pick. I love it. Keep doing it. And you, of course, have been a longtime broadcasting career favorite as well. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, starting us off, Micah Shrewsbury, he's definitely had a tough road in his first season as head coach for the Irish. The team went from a 7-game losing streak to now winning 4 of the last 5 games. What do you attribute to Notre Dame's turnaround so far this season?
Just sticking with it, Allison. I mean, he had a completely new team with a brand new system, NBA style, with pick and rolls and cuts and movement on the offensive end. And then on the defensive end, a drop coverage, which is also NBA style. And when you have on the offensive side and the defensive side, so many different complexities and intricacies with a young team and a point guard and Marcus Burton, who is asked to do so much. It just takes a little while, but this team has had tremendous stick-to-itiveness, and they're finally getting it. They understand why they've had a chance to almost experience a victory over Duke on our home floor, which, 2-possession game, and I thought that gave them a tremendous amount of confidence. And I just think things are coming together. Marcus continues to play at a very high level. He's been as advertised as a top 50 player in the country. Then I think the thing that's really helped as of late is Braden Shrewsbury's found his stroke from the 3-point line, and he's been absolutely sticking it from 3. And so when you combine it in the ACC and just overall in college basketball, especially at the high major level, you need high-level guard play, and Marcus Burton and Braden Shrewsbury have provided that at a very high level over the last several weeks.
Well, you brought it up. You were at Purcell Pavilion for Marcus Burton's first game in an Irish uniform in November, and that's when the Penn grad broke your Notre Dame freshman debut scoring record. What has been your impression so far of Burton, and what do you feel like is the ceiling for him for his career?
Yeah, I've been so proud of him, just how he's handled that, because having been a high school All-American and a McDonald All-American coming into Notre Dame, I understand what that pressure is like. And for him, it's even added pressure because he's a local guy. And I think he's actually handled it masterfully. Now, granted, he's had to learn trial by fire. And so early on, he would make mistakes along the way. But now, at this point of the season, I think his reads are crisp. He's not holding on to the ball too long. If a guy's open, he's getting it to him. There's no indecision. If a guard goes under the ball screen, he's willing to take that shot from 3, and he's knocking it down at a high clip. And as you know, the strength of his game, I think he has one of the prettiest pull-up J's from 15 in the country. And he's so good at getting to the rack and creating body contact and able to finish with either hand around the rim. So he is really emerging into just a fantastic playmaking point guard.
Looking at the Irish hosting Clemson today, and then just 2 more games on the road before the start of the ACC tournament, how important is their play now down the stretch? I know barring a tournament championship, the NCAA tournament's pretty much out of the picture, but how about the NIT? Is that realistic for them?
When you get into the ACC tournament, anything can happen, because remember, this is an elite level defensive team. If I remember correctly, I think we're second in defensive efficiency in the ACC, only behind, I believe it's Virginia or North Carolina. That's pretty good company, and defense travels. And so when you go to a neutral court environment and you're able to depend on your defense game in and game out, and all of a sudden you have a Braden Shrewsbury who's knocking down threes. Liam Imes is starting to play better and building more confidence. Tate Davis had a really good game. I think it was 3 games ago. We got some really good scoring from Jai inside. And so things seem to be coming together for the Irish. And because their defense is so good, it gives them a chance every game. And so you just never know if this Irish team can go on a run in the ACC tournament. And if they can win a couple games in the ACC tournament, all of a sudden, from a brand standpoint alone, the NIT may look and go, hey, we need to get this Notre Dame team in the NIT. And I'm just so proud of Micah Shrewsbury and his staff. They've done a terrific job of teaching these guys and being patient with these guys. And kudos with the new and young team, the willingness to embrace all that's being taught. And it's just really come together nicely for our squad over the last 5 games.
Well, we love it. I love hearing from you. I know our fans love hearing from you as well. Thank you so much, LaPhonso Ellis, for joining us here on ABC 57 Tipoff.
My absolute pleasure.